Hi, this is Paula and welcome to your mini cooling excess heat yoga practice. So for this practice, you'll want to grab a hold of a bolster or 2 bed pillows, a blanket, 2 yoga bricks. This could be 2 cushions instead if you don't have bricks. A flat yoga block, this could also be a cushion, and an eye cover. I've got a folded scarf here to cover my eyes. You could use an eye pillow or an eye mask. And then we'll come to lie down on our backs, knees bent, soles of the feet to the floor. Making sure you're comfortable, so you might want to have some support for the head. That may be your flat yoga block or cushion underneath the head. Making sure your shoulders, your back feels relaxed on the floor. And your arms and hands rest where it feels most comfortable for you. And as you settle in here, taking a deep breath in and then out through the mouth, making a gentle ha sound, as though you're trying to fog up a mirror just in front of your face. And inhale through the nose and out through the mouth, gentle ha sound. Doing that one more time. And then closing the mouth so that you're breathing in and out through the nose. But you still have that gentle ha sound, gentle whispering sound from the back of the throat, as though you're trying to fog up that mirror. And this gentle whispering breath is your ocean breathing. This is a really soothing, cooling, calming breath. Allowing the inhale and exhale to be fairly even, roughly the same length as each other. Bringing knees in, and with each hand, drawing outward circles with the knees. So we're starting to mobilise the hips. So we can hold extra tension in our hips. Circling knees in the opposite direction. And bringing soles of the feet to the mat width distance, arms out in a cactus shape. Exhale, knees to the right. And inhale, knees to centre. Exhale, knees over to the left. Inhale to centre. And we'll keep going with this movement. So you're exhaling each time you twist. And you're inhaling each time knees come to centre. So with this practice, we're particularly targeting hips, thighs, hamstrings, so that we can start to release excess tension in the body, where we, particularly around the pelvis, can hold on to that tension. So everything we're doing with this is with a view to letting go of excess heat. So once you hug knees in, starting to rock forwards and back, up and down the spine, up to sitting, and straight round to all fours into your tabletop position. Linking breath to movement, exhaling as you round the back, and inhaling into your gentle back bend, your cow pose, gentle arch in the back. Exhale to round, inhaling back to that gentle back bend. Doing as few or as many of these. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 more. And then we'll reverse the breathing now for our lion's breath. So we'll inhale to round. As you exhale, open the mouth wide and sticking the tongue out. Inhale to round the back and Okay, and then I'm just doing one more, but you can do as many of these as you'd like to, making as much noise as you want to, letting go of any anger, tension with your lion's breath. Toes tuck under into your downward facing dog, bending knees right and left. So we're getting a bit more movement through the hips, hamstrings, palms press far away, and you'll inhale forwards to high plank. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale forwards to high plank, shoulders above wrists. Exhale back to downward dog. So a bit of strength building here as we go forwards and back. And then from here, we'll bring knees to the mat and step right foot forwards for a low lunge. So again, more focus on the hips, reaching arms up, hands apart, all together above the head. Exhale, hands down either side of the right leg. And as you exhale, draw hips back. Inhale forwards to lunge. Exhale, drawing hips back, lifting toes. Forwards to your lunge. And you can slow this movement down if you'd like to. So once you've done that a few times, toes tuck under, back to downward dog. You can hold your downward dog, or you can inhale forwards back to that high plank, shoulders above wrists. Exhale back to downward dog. Doing a few more of those if you'd like to. Even breath. Knees come back down so you can step your left foot forwards for the lunge. Inhaling, arms up, hands apart, all together above the head. Exhale, hands either side of left leg. So you'll exhale as you draw hips back for that half splits. Inhale forwards to lunge. Exhale, hips back. Going forwards and back a few more times. So this movement is forwards and back movement, mobilising the hips as well as a little bit of a stretch through the hamstrings when you're drawing hips back into that half splits position. Back to your all fours for some hip circles. So knees a bit wider than hips. Maybe the big toes come towards each other and circling hips round to the right, all the way round. Bending elbows as much as you need to get round in your circles. Just taking maybe 3 or 4 of these circles to the right before you change direction and circle round to the left. So we are moving quite quickly here as this is just a short video, but you can slow this movement down if you would like to. Into your child's pose here. So I'm modifying this by bringing a block under the forehead. So I'm elevating my head. My eyebrow line rests on the block. If you don't have a block, you can place one forearm on top of the other and rest your forehead on your arms. Hips move back and down as far as your body will comfortably allow for a gentle stretch to lower back and hips, but it's fine if your hips do not touch your heels. You're only moving in that direction. Checking with your breathing. Do you still have that ocean breath with your inhale roughly same length as exhale? And you can stay in your child's pose as long as you wish, but when you're ready, coming slowly up to kneeling to prepare for our final pose, which will be our restorative pose with our props, taking bolster and a flat block for your head support. So this could instead be your 2 pillows with a cushion for head support. Taking your blanket, which is folded, and then you roll it into a sausage shape like this. Sit with the soles of the feet together and knees out to the side, setting up for your Supta Baddha Konasana, your supported reclining cobbler's pose. So as you can see, I've just placing that blanket roll under the legs and then wrapping it round behind me so that I can tuck the blanket roll under the hips to support them, while the knees fall out to sides, covering the eyes if you'd like to, and your arms and hands rest where feels most comfortable for you. So you can feel free to take a few breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth here if you would like to. And then just breathing in and out through the nose. With each exhale, allowing the body to feel completely supported by the props you're using, the surface you're resting upon. So in this supported restorative pose, we're slowing down, allowing the breath to be nice and steady. If the mind begins to wander, which is normal, just come back to the breath, and you can stay here for as long as you wish. When you feel ready to move, allowing yourself to take your time, notice if you need a stretch, maybe a yawn or a sigh. Carefully bring soles of your feet to your mat, placing palms down either side of you, either side of the hips. Palms pressed down so you can guide yourself up to sitting. And then just taking the knees right and left a couple of times on each side. Just gentle windscreen wipers. Ready to close your practice. Thanking yourself for taking this time. I hope this practice was helpful to you.